Hello guys, this is my fun and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls PvP. And this time we're actually not doing anything too new. We're just having, some more arranged duels, also known as, honor duels. But my opponent is BLUEBEE898. That's like his full PSN name, but I just call him Blue for short. And this guy, Blue, is a very competitive player. He knows what he's doing, and you will find something very unique about his playstyle. Like, he never uses a shield, and I think that's pretty cool. That's his own style of playing. He never uses a shield. He's always has a weapon in the offhand. And another thing I noticed about all his builds. On all his builds, he always have a pyromancy flame. So you gotta watch out for that pyro, because he's really good at throwing it and he's really good at casting it. But we're back with more ranged duels. The first time you guys actually saw me do some arranged matches was when I first started uploading, and that was like in February, I think, which isn't too long ago, but that was one of my first videos. It was actually my second video uploading. And the reason why I haven't been doing more arranged duels because it's harder than you think. Well, no, it's not. I mean, it's not harder than you think, but I can't find anyone to just do like arranged matches with. Like, I just can't. So like, with me saying that, for you guys that's on PS3, PSN, you guys wanna set up some matches with me, just leave it down in the comments below and we can arrange something. We can get something going, cause doing duels like this is my favoriteest thing in Dark Souls. But it also come with rules, the basic rules, no hornet ring, and like keep the BS's limited, because in my personal opinion, BS is okay, you can be good and still do BS, but I just think the BS shows like it does too much critical damage to me, in my opinion. So I just think that finding it out, no BS's, that's that shows skill. That's what I think. But like, if you do like a wrong move, just say if I do like a running R1 with like this Y-hander or like the club, and I leave my back open, then it's reasonable to do a BS then, right? I mean, that's just how I think. If you really just leave your back open, take the BS, I guess. I probably won't. That's just me personal, but some people, if you just leave your back open, take the BS. I just think that parries, just finding it out and just getting parries, that's a more interesting fight to me. Like, I like how he got me with a nice rolling R1. That range on that scythe is crazy. But yeah, that's just what I think. Parries and just finding it out, that's real cool. No BS's, but leave your back open. I mean, you getting it. Tried to get him with a nice little setup parry with my bow right there, but I was too late on the parry animation. And I want to talk more about Blue, because this guy, I met him through it's another YouTube uploader. His name is Eric. I'm pretty sure you guys are subscribed to him, but if not, I'll put a link to his channel down below. But I met him through Eric, but it was in the pit one day, the butterfly forest, and so I joined in, and so we were just having a couple matches, and so I fought Blue a lot, and that day I knew that he was a competitive player because of his movement. He plays unlocked like a lot, and so when I first started PvPing with when I first was in the matches with Eric and Blue, I wasn't playing unlocked as much, you know. See, I wasn't really just getting the hang of it, but I saw him, like, he would just, like, play unlock and watch this nice setup pair, but watch, I get a hit off of 400, but then I get a riposte for 903. That's pretty much all of his vitality, pretty much. If he's like 1700, maybe like 15, you know, that's like pretty much all of his vitality. And that wasn't on purpose, because I'm so used to parrying with the buckler shield instead of these medium shields, because with the medium shields, as you do the parry animation, you have to actually do it. You have to actually parry like 0.5 seconds before your opponent attacks. Like, you get it? But with the buckler shield, you do the same. You parry at the same time, but with the buckler, it actually looks like the weapon is It actually look like you're parrying at the same time the weapon is swinging, like connecting. So with that animation, you know, you can go ahead and press R1 to riposte like really fast. So that's why I messed up here, but there was a lot of damage. Then I had got another parry, but I missed it with this wide handle. But it is what it is, you know. It's just something that I learned that day. And you guys will see how my fighting style has changed a lot. If you go back and watch the first arranged duels I had, you guys will see that my fighting style have changed completely, because now I do something that I thought that I would never be able to do. I can menu switch, and when I say that, you know, it's easy to say, but then when I think about it, I'll be like, I actually can menu switch. Like, it's not as hard. See, the reason why I started doing it, because I was playing on my Leo build, and I was medium rolling, so I wanted to go to fast rolling. So that's when I had to take 2 weapons off the slot and, you know, decrease the armor, but I still have like 40 poise, I think. But that's why I started weapon swapping, because, you know, with the Leo, it's good to have 2 weapons equipped, but I personally think it's better to do menu switching, because if you just have 2 weapons on you, then they gonna know what thrusting attack is coming. But when you have the partisan, the halberd, the e-stock, the rapier, and like you keep switching between them, you know, it really throws them off. And that's what I like about menu switching right now. This is my strength build, my new strength build. As you can see, you see all those souls over there. I'm using the mural, Dom's mural, you know. Thank you. And then I'm really glad that he did that. And some people think that with him creating that mural for like people, and like they think that it would destroy PvP. No, dude, it won't. It would. Okay, there will always be people that that are just, you know, like annoying in Dark Souls. You know how people are, you know, just come in with like 20 Wrath of the Gods just spamming. You know, there will always be people like that. But the mule is good for people that just PvP, right? Because it's perfect for, because no one who wants to run through the story, who wants to run through the game, you know, like 10 times just to create builds. You know, it gets bored, it gets old, and then it's just too much time consuming. That's what I believe. But I'm glad he made this mule. It's very helpful, very useful for people that's gonna use it correctly, not abuse it. But you know, there'll always be people like that, and you know what, you always can just block them and you won't never have to face them again. And yeah, and you guys would notice, like in the title of the video, it has part 1. So I don't know whether to call this, like, you know, just because it's 2 videos, I don't know if it's like a 2-part series, or, you know, it's just it's okay. I'm just gonna say it's gonna be 2 parts to me and Blue doing honor matches, right? So I will be uploading the second part, as well. I always upload 2 videos, so this will count as my 2 uploads for today. But man, these were the best matches I had in a long time, because it's so fun. Like, okay, me playing against Blue really just made me realize that, like, I'm pretty much a competitive player, and he is too, and that's one of the things I like. It's very fascinating, and as much as we all hate to say it, as much as we all hate to admit it, we all get mad at Dark. Like, we always, when I lose and when you guys lose, we all know that we all get a little mad inside. In the inside, we just get a little mad, just because, and that's not a bad thing. I take it as a good thing, because it shows that you're competitive, but you're not just too competitive. Like, I like playing against competitive people, because it brings out their skill, and like, it's not like try hard, but it's just like you're gonna, like, play for real. You're gonna play your best. But I don't know if it's just with this. With me, it's only this game. Like, when I lose, this is the only game I get mad a little, just a little bit, just because you lose off of by you making mistakes. Like, if you should have swung there, if you should have ran there, if you should have parried then, if you would, But that's just not with Dark Souls. That's with life. I mean, that's with anything, really. People win off of other people's mistakes. Correct? Like, because if you would have never swung, your back would have never been left open. Then you got BS. If you would have never swung at that time, you wouldn't have got parried. But you would think about it. If you really just think about it, it's people win off of other people's mistakes, and that's pretty cool. And I like, and it might sound crazy, but I like to lose every now and then, just because it brings me back down to earth. Because sometimes when I just be playing, like doing random invades, just PvP-ing, like, I'm not trying to say like I'm like a hot shot or anything, but it's kind of hard for me to run into like real hard competition unless I'm getting ganked, or someone using a hornet ring, or and like unnecessary things like buffing a katana. That's unnecessary in my opinion. Like, I see, like, why buff a katana when it already hits for like 330 a hit. That's enough. Why buff it? That's just my personal opinion, you guys. But it's kind of hard for me to find like good challenging fights without people using like hornets, or buffing on unnecessary weapons. That's why I really did enjoy these fights with Blue. I really did. I shout out to Blue. I mean, you are a very competitive player, and I would really hope to be dueling with you sometime in the near future, just because you have great skill, very competitive player. But this isn't all, you guys, and there's a second part to this, and in that second part you will have more entertaining fights, because me and Blue both had switched builds. I'm not gonna spoil it and tell you what build it is yet, but we just gonna wait to show you guys. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up here, because I have a lot more talking to do in the second part to our little 2-part series we got going on right here. And I really don't know how that will affect my my commentary, because I already did a lot of talking in the first part. Now I gotta do more talking in the second part, so I hope for the best, and I try my best to get it all right. But yeah, guys, don't forget, if you guys want to have a couple of arranged matches, for me upload for me, just leave it down in the comments below if you're willing to do it with me. We can set something up. I don't mind. I love Dark Souls, so I just want to PvP more. But yeah, guys, last clip is coming up. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys later.